Hi, mamas. My name is Koya, and welcome to this prenatal yoga class. Today, we are 14 weeks pregnant. Feels like time is just flying by in this pregnancy. I was hoping by now I'd feel less nauseous and have more energy, at least in my first pregnancy. I was feeling like superwoman. I was good to go in my second trimester, but not so much this one. Still having morning sickness, still tired a lot of the day, which is more difficult with a toddler around. But still waking up, practicing, and doing the best that I'm able to do, and I hope you are too. Today's class is going to be a little bit different. I really wanted to do a class that focused on primarily our pelvic floor. This is such an important area, not just in life generally speaking, but also in pregnancy, during labor, during birth, and even postpartum. Building that connection and awareness of the pelvic floor can be so helpful later on. So this is going to be a shorter class. I'm hoping that you would feel comfortable doing this class, if not every day, maybe every other day, or possibly once or twice a week, whatever you can fit into your schedule. So I'll try to make it short and sweet, but also very productive. So today you're going to need a yoga block, and I'm currently sitting on a blanket. And so it's just nice to have it around just in case you ever need extra support. So we're going to start today's class in Virasana. So this is why the block is really nice to give us extra support for our knees. So just put it right between your legs. I want our sit bones sitting right on top of the block. And if you want to have your calves facing out a little bit to give you a little bit more space within that pelvic floor region, please do. And if you're comfortable just sitting on your mat without a block, you may also do that. But in pregnancy, I recommend using a block, especially since we tend to be a little bit more hypermobile in our joint spaces, which could potentially lead to injury. So come to hero pose. We're going to focus on our posture here. Pelvic floor muscles and our spine and abdominal muscles are incredibly important to stay strong and active. In pregnancies, our breasts get large, our belly gets big, and it's easy to slump over, even unconsciously. I'm over exaggerating, but we tend to slump over, and our spine is not aligned, which puts a lot of pressure on our sacrum and low back. So opening up the chest, keeping our shoulders down and back, our collarbones wide, and our spine long is important here. So gently just close your eyes. I want you to feel the mat or the block underneath your sit bones and gently just rock your sit bones forward and back. So almost like you're sticking your bum out and then you're tucking your tailbone under. Just gentle pelvic floor or pelvic movements. Forward, back, forward, back. Now go side to side. So like you're shifting from one sit bone to the other. Side to side. And then we're going to do circles. So circle your pelvis to the right. And I try to just focus on the pelvic area. So try not to move your middle back or your upper back, just the low back and the pelvis. Circle, circle. And the other way, circle, circle. 3, 4, 5. And just come to a neutral spine here. You can open your eyes and really feel like you're lengthening upward through the crown of your head, while at the same time your sit bones are sinking to the mat. Just feel long and straight and open. Good. Now we're going to incorporate some diaphragmatic and belly breathing here, and connect that with our pelvic floor. And just a note, when we're talking about the pelvic floor muscles, we are talking about the muscles surrounding the urethra, the muscles surrounding the vagina, and the muscles surrounding your anus. So those areas are where I want you to really focus your attention here. As we inhale, our diaphragm moves downward, allowing space to open up in our thoracic cavity. Our lungs fill with air. It's this pressure that builds. And then as we exhale, the diaphragm actually releases, the muscle contracts, and it's a passive exhale, and air is pushed out of the lungs as the diaphragm comes back up. So as we inhale, I want us to focus on those muscles that I just spoke of, and they are relaxing downwards. Inhale, relax the urethral sphincter, the vaginal muscles, and your anus downward. And as you exhale, diaphragm comes up and you're engaging those muscles, pulling them upwards and holding for 5 seconds. Okay? So inhale, release, and exhale, engage, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, relax, and exhale, engage, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, visualize those muscles relaxing. Exhale, engage, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, relax. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time, inhale. Lungs expand. And exhale, engage, 2, 3, 4, 5. And return to normal breathing. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So remove your block, set it to the side. Come to your hands and knees. Now, I want your knees to be hip distance apart, or if not, a little bit wider. As you progress through your pregnancy, you probably want them to be a little wider. Your hands are going to be under your shoulders, and we're actually going to untuck our toes and come directly onto our forearms into a polar bear pose. This is a wonderful pose for relieving any back pain or sacral pain that you may have. While here, I want you to visualize that baby is sitting in this wonderful hammock that you're creating just in your belly. Really just a nice relaxing pose. And in this pose, I want you to focus primarily on the low back and the and the pelvis. I don't want your middle back or your upper back to be moving here. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So you're going to inhale, bum goes out, so tailbone is reaching up towards the sky. Your sit bones widen, and as you exhale, you're tucking your tailbone under. It's going to be aiming towards the ground. And you may notice, and then inhale again, you may notice as you inhale, those muscles that we just spoke of relax. And then as you exhale, tilt your pelvis in, those muscles contract. Inhale, relax those pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, tilt the pelvis under, contract those muscles. Inhale, pelvis opens, sit bones open. Exhale, sit bone comes down towards the ground, engaging those muscles. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Bring your toes together, knees are wide, come into Balasana, to the child's pose for a few breaths. Relax. Inhale, come up to hands and knees now. Again, keep your knees wide. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders. And here, we're going to do the same thing that we just did with pelvic tilts. So we're not doing a full cat-cow. We're not releasing our belly down. We're primarily just moving our pelvic our pelvis region, okay? So on the inhale, tailbone goes up towards the sky. It's a really just minuscule movement. You're releasing the pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, tilt the pelvis under. Engage the pelvic floor. Inhale, tilt, back. Exhale, tilt under. Engage. Inhale, lengthen those pelvic floor muscles, relax. Exhale, tilt under, engage. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage. Inhale, bum goes out. Exhale, bum goes under. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. Come to a neutral spine. You can shake a little bit. And we're going to do some hip circles here. So this is moving with our breath. So you're going to inhale, your hips go right, forward, left, and then exhale. Move your bum back towards your feet. Inhale, your hips to the right, forward, left, exhale back towards your feet. Inhale, right, forward, left, exhale back. And you can start with your hip circles just small, and you can then progress to wider circles. Just do whatever feels good here. It's a wonderful way to loosen up the ligaments and the tendons and all surrounding the joint spaces, in addition to lubricating all those joint spaces. It's really taking pressure off of the sacrum and the pelvic floor. Baby's weight is now just nice, and allowing gravity is helping here with baby now being just resting in that hammock you've created. And we're going to switch to the other side. So hips go left, inhale, right, and back, exhale. Inhale, left, forward, right, and back. Left, forward, right, back. Left, forward, right, exhale, back. Left, forward, right, back. Left, forward, right, and back. Just keep going. Okay, come back to a neutral position. You may have shifted a little bit. Let's have our hips just go side to side. Next thing we're going to do is a figure eight. So very similar to what we just did, but a little bit different. So we're going to inhale, hips to the right, forward, and then exhale back. Left, inhale, forward, exhale, hips back. Inhale, hips right and forward. Exhale, they come back. Inhale, hips go left, forward, and exhale back. We're kind of making a little figure eight here with our hips. And again, you can go as small or as big as you want. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. But just keep moving. It's a little awkward at first, but you'll get the hang of it. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Okay, come to a balasana, child's pose here. Just rest for a few breaths. So inhale, we're going to come back up to our hands and knees. Knees are slightly wider than our hips. Hands are underneath our shoulders. And as we inhale, I want us to focus on those muscles that I spoke of. So the muscles surrounding our urethra, the muscles in the vagina, and the muscles surrounding our anus. And so as we inhale, I want us to relax those muscles in the following order. You're going to relax the urethra, followed by the vagina muscles and the anus. And as you exhale, you're going to engage in the opposite order. So you're going to engage the anus, the vagina, and then the urethra. Okay? It really helps to close your eyes here and visualize. And we're on our hands and knees in order to take weight off of our sacrum. So inhale, relax the urethra, the vagina, the anus. Exhale, engage the anus, the vagina, and the urethra. Hold. Inhale, relax urethra, vagina, anus. Exhale, engage the anus, the vagina, and the urethra, and hold. Inhale, relax urethra, vagina, anus. Exhale, engage. 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, release. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, engage. 2, 3, 4. Let's come to child's pose. Relax here. Okay, inhale, back up to hands and knees. We're going to do one more set. Maintain a neutral spine. Close your eyes and visualize those pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, release. And exhale, engage. Inhale, release, urethra, vagina, anus. Exhale, engage anus, vagina, urethra. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. And hold. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. And hold. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. And hold. Last one, inhale, release. Exhale, engage. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Come back to child's pose. Balasana. Breathe normally. Okay, come back up to hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Come to a downward dog if that's comfortable for you. And then walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Bend your knees, hands to hips, and flat back straight up. Last thing we're going to do are strengthening of our legs, which then also strengthen our pelvic floor. So these are called wave squats. So feet are about hip distance apart, if not a little wider, depending on where you are in your pregnancy. Hopefully you're at 14 weeks with me, but hopefully you'll also be doing this later on. So you're going to inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, come to Utkatasana chair pose. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, hands to your thighs and roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hands to thighs, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands to thighs, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands to thighs, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands to knees, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands to knees, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands to knees, roll up. 4 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, hands to knees, roll up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up. Let's take a malasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come all the way down to a squat. You can grab your block underneath your sit bones. Elbows are pressing the knees outward, lengthening up through the spine. Hands are at your heart. We're going to remove the block. Sit back on our sit bones. Come to a comfortable seated position. And that was our pelvic floor yogic practice today. I hope you enjoyed it and continue to do it throughout your pregnancy. I hope you feel more of a connection between your breathing and your pelvic floor. I assure you this will help you during your labor and your birth and even postpartum. I hope you're all feeling wonderful and healthy. Continue to feel wonderful and healthy. No babies growing. And you have everything within yourself to grow a healthy, happy human. Okay, I'll see you next week. Namaste.